Hello, how's everybody doing? All right, let's get going. So, today we have some Safari Week hunting. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. We got some eggs to crack. Just getting started up here. Our big goal here for this Safari Week is going to be, we're going to be going for Lapras. I think that's one. Yo, Mr. Lean, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? Okay. All right. Let's just make sure we're all set here. I was messing with my settings because I was doing a little recording last night. Recorded for an hour and then realized my settings were all wrong. So I had to re-record it. All right. So, okay. We're going to be cracking eggs heading into the Safari, and yeah, that's pretty much that. I think I'm going to keep Flame. I guess I should probably use Swarm instead of Flame Body. You faced a Swellow in Giant Chasm the other day. My brother, where's my... Oh, my boxes are all messed up. My Giant Chasm Swellow. Now we got a Giant Chasm Swellow Bros. Unfortunate. It's, hey, Swellow's sick shiny, okay? Sorry, I got the global people in chat. Just giving myself a quick shout out. But yeah, the Swellow is a good shiny. That's one of the reasons I went to what's it called? I'm getting all confused here. Why are my boxes all messed up? Doing eggs on phone always screws up my boxes. Here, that's what I'm looking for. My little shiny Beedrill. But yeah, Giant Chasm has some sweet phase shinies. Swellow's a really nice one. Is it Johto for Lapras? I think it is, right? I haven't been to the Safari in a while, my guys. I went to the Safari last Safari Week. I'm pretty sure it's the last time that I went to a Safari. So we'll see how this goes. Sat there waiting for you. Notifications seem to work. Cool. Spam email. Nice name. I like it. I had a 6x31 Shelter for the E4 rerun. Dude, yeah, it's very expensive. Alpha. I made mine alpha, dude. Just, you gotta have that red outline. And then making it Rash. Luckily, Rash is like a really cheap... we're going Meadow. I think that's what the team's saying. Yeah, Rash is a really cheap... I don't think this... Is this right? I don't think this is the right area, is it? But yeah, Rash is like a super undesired nature, so... Luckily that helps a little bit, but I think it's starting to go up. Rocky Beach, this is one we're looking for. Yo, Kano's here. My man. Oh, you can use lures here too. You don't get double encounters, obviously, but you do get a chance at... or just higher rates. Man, I forget how quick the encounters are in the Safari. But yeah, the new Wild Taste Elite Four team is so nice. Holy crap. I am so not ready for the speed of encounters. It's so quick here. Metagross is next. Trade 2 Absols and hook you up. Holy. Metagross would be a nice shiny as well. That'd be my number 2 most sought after for shiny. So I hope you get that one. That's why Giant Chasm is like the best spot for me, because literally my number 1 and number 2 shinies in the whole game are there. Absol and Metagross. And then like Tangrowth is really good. or Tangela. I like Tangela better than Tangrowth. Tangrowth's pretty good too. And what else? The rocks aren't bad, like Solrock Lunatone. Well, Crobat's kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't be super excited about that. And Swallow's really nice. Drifloom's a really good one. So it's a pretty bad encounter rate. Like, you burn through lures there, because you get so few encounters compared to like the Hoenn spot with Swampert. Yo, Morph, how you doing? What's your account name? Send you a friend request. Jinxed Boon, same as my other one. What's up? We are doing some grinding. Let me know when you want to send it, and I'll free up. Cloyster, Exca, and Metagross. So now you just need, what, Scrafty? I can't even remember right now. Who else is it? Scrafty, Chandelure. Chandelure build is so weird. Just the EV spread. I just re-EV'd my Chandelure from the old Elite Four. I just buried it, reset it. Good luck on the Safari Shunt. Thank you, thank you. Not ballsy enough for the Safari? That's fair. I don't Safari hunt outside of Safari Week, but Safari Week, you kind of got to do it, you know? Right now, good? Yeah, sure. I'll be here. Yo, Speedwagon, join in. The whole Void crew is showing up. Rough idea on how many hours you'll stream? I usually do about 3 hours. I do need to record something tonight. So we got the gym rerun finished, I think. Oh, yeah, we got it finished. As finished as I think we can get it. Alright, I'm just gonna keep encountering, hopefully. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm very, very, very happy with this place. It's been freaking so long in the making. 6 months just on this variation. And then 6 months on the previous one, probably closer to 4 months to be fair. So it was like 4 months plus 6 months. It's like 10 months gone into this thing. It's a crazy amount of work. The amount of work that goes into making a brain dead rerun that has as few solves as possible, like as few alternate solves as possible. It seems like it would be easier when you read it because it's way less to it, but holy crap, it's a lot. More of a Firefox guy myself. Hey man, I used Firefox also in 2004. Little mail action going on. Yo, Nate, with the shiny charms, my dude. I still got some of your Absols. I bred a couple when I was, man, I've been hitting goddamn eggs all week. It's been a pretty chill week at work, so I've been doing eggs all day, every day. 540 eggs a day. Thank you. We'll be popping those right away then. Nate, if you want in on one, let me know. And we will bring you in. Got some Alpha Dittos, so send them in a bit. Yo, you guys spoil me, No need for gifts. I appreciate just your presence. However, I will not say no. How much money is earned if you do 2 E4 reruns plus gyms on 2 accounts on an amulet coin? So 2 accounts, 2 Elite Four reruns. Capital shouldn't matter. It just won't let you if I'm in an encounter. You were too slow the last time. So let me know when you're ready for it. 2 Elite Four reruns and gyms on 2 accounts. So are you doing them simultaneously? I guess that's not the question. If you do, so 4 Elite Four reruns and 2 gym reruns per day. That's what, like 350 from the gyms, probably 350 to 375. So it's like 700k. I gotta go grab some new eggs. This would be a really good time to send your friend request. So that's 700k plus 4 Elite Four reruns is gonna be what, 450k? So what's that? 8, 9, 1.8 plus, what did I say? 700, 1.8, 700, 2.5 mil? That's a lot of money. Yeah, if you can pull that off a day without getting burnt out. Okay, one thing that I'm working towards, I've been grinding to get some alts done. I actually want to breed up some, we'll be doing a little bit of breeding later. I'm going to breed another elite, not Elite Four team. I'm going to breed another gym rerun team. I've been talking to somebody who's been using my gym rerun, and he's been doing 3 accounts simultaneously because it's such a brain dead run. It's so easy because it's got like so few variations, and he's getting an average of 75 gyms an hour using 3 devices because he's averaging like, I think he said 26 on his main, 25 on his second, and then like 23, 24 on the third. And I'm getting really jealous. So that seems like my kind. Oh, plus the EXP. And that's like 400k on the Dono plus EXP Reamp account, plus probably like 250k. So you're making like a mil XP. Start playing Warframe, and 40k, my dude. Warhammer 40k, like tabletop or video game? Oh shit, I forgot to grab the friggin', what are they called? The shiny charms. We gotta pop a shiny charm. The game. Which game? Tabletop game or the video game? Like Space Marine? Now it's in? Yeah, we got it. Run 3 bots? Do not run bots in this game. Do not. Let this be a warning. The devs in this game, they are ruthless when it comes to bots. I wouldn't go anywhere near anything even close to that. You're gonna get permabanned, IP banned, and be gone out of the game. Game on Steam? Nice. Yeah, Space Marine 2. I've never played it, but I heard it's really good. I'm more of a tabletop enjoyer, as you can see from right there. There's my my little fellas. Yo, Brandon, how you doing, dude? 3 counts, I think I'd run out of Pokemon to level. Yeah, that's at that point I'd like start a friggin' leveling service. You might as well. Nerd, hell yeah. I have so many things to level, even with 10 Pokemon in my daycare. I'm running 10 Pokemon in my daycare. I've been doing, just for testing for my gym rerun, I've been gym rerunning like often 3 times a day. Just getting all the testing, like all the data for it, to get the pathing perfect. And I'm still not even close. I also level a lot for profit. So when you're leveling for profit, you can make a whole lot of money if you're leveling the right stuff. Even if you're not leveling the right stuff, like worst case, you level Smeargles and you make like 100k by getting it to 100. And that takes 2 runs. Lapras cat. Does anyone know the Lapras catch rate in Safari? I'm really curious. Because I don't know. I'm scared. I've never Safari hunted other than last Safari week. I haven't touched the Safari since then. I hate Safari week because it's keeping you from making the Heatran rerun video. Heatran rerun video? We already got the Heatran video. Oh, the Heatran gym rerun. Yeah. I'm gonna cut it a little short today. Don't you worry. Because, yeah, like I said a little earlier, I recorded the run yesterday. Dude, the new rerun, holy shit. I've been hitting 28 gyms and still got like a minute and a half left every day. It's so easy. And it's like so brain dead. So I've been slamming out 28 gyms. And then, like, I guess I added P.I. Carlos to the end because you can quickly just fly down and clear it. But yeah, I'm going to be getting that done. I got my script done. I had to make a little adjustment because I miscalculated one thing. So I was reviewing it today. So I got to re-record a little part of it. And then I just got to cut that in, edit the audio, edit the video, do the majority of the work, record the run. But no, we got the bulk of the work. The bulk of the work is putting the damn thing together. This shit took so long. Low, I think. Uh-oh. Hit 25 gyms last week with your strat, but it was an outlier. Usually 23, 24. Oh, I've done a lot of refining. I have a new document. Sorry, holding it for the grand release. We've done a shit ton of optimizations for it. And now with the newest optimizations, it's like I'm literally slamming out 28. Even with like pretty bad RNG, it's like 28 gyms. To be fair, I have like 150 ping average, so 150 ping, and I'm hitting 28, and I have about a minute and a half at the end each day. So just enough time to go hit P.I. Carlos. Not enough time to add another gym, but definitely enough time to like, well, get to a trainer. So, and I hit 28 gyms. That was getting double flinched at Pastoria. What else? Oh yeah, I had to make an alternate solve at, what was it, Fortree? So I had like almost one of the worst RNGs I could have. So that one I just hit 28, like on the second. Which Pokemon can use Defog and Teleport? Defog and Teleport. Sigilif? Maybe? If I had to guess. Oops. Sigilif moves. Is that HM? Defog? And does he have Teleport? No Teleport. I'm not sure. You can go to PokeMMO Hub, the good old P Hub, and they have a tool, or PokeMMO Zone, both of them have the tool, and you can look up, like, add constraints, and you can just add the two moves, and it'll tell you anything that has access to those two. New to PokeMMO, what's Safari Week? Safari Week's actually not just PokeMMO, it's all Pokemon together. Every single Pokemon game. Yo, Blaze, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Yo, 7 months, my dude. Yeah, sorry about last week, man. But thank you. Oh yeah, Xatu, that's a good call. But yeah, PokeMMO, all Pokemon games do Safari Week, and it's basically just a week where you go into the Safari and shiny hunt for like a whole week straight. And if you are new to Pokemon, in the Safari, you are never guaranteed a shiny. So shinies are 1 in 30,000 chance, so very, very, very rare. And then when you're in the Safari, you can't battle it, you can't put it to sleep, and it can run away at any second. So if we come across a shiny, it's especially if it's a Lapras, it's a very low chance. Basically all we can do is just throw balls at it. So that's why I don't have a Pokemon out, because I'm in the Safari. You don't get to battle the thing, it's basically just a gamble. It's a 1 in 30,000 shot to get a shiny, and then usually like a 50-50 if you catch it or not. Which team? You got a vid? No vid yet. We're working on the vid. I've been working on refining this rerun for like 6 months. So it's got a lot of work gone into it. But I need to make the video for it. We just, literally today, we are still finding tiny little optimizations. And not big, just tiny ones. But every little optimization, oops, I think I clicked the wrong one. Every tiny optimization makes the whole thing a lot more enjoyable, a lot easier to run. So we're really just, I do not know the Safari Zone at all. So we're just trying to make it mostly like as multi-device friendly as possible, because I know a lot of people like doing multi-device runs. I excited when I saw Rainer release the Heatran dog. I saw the dude, yeah, it's like 6 pillars. That's like when people recommend 6 pillars, I'm like, yeah, it's for some people, but those people are not me. And like, good for those people, but that ain't me, man. I actually counted up how many solves in each for my video. I was curious, and I did a little comparison. I'm not counting like solves for like if you're like injured, just like continue, because that's not really like a solve. It's just like you just don't worry, don't panic. But like if they throw out a Krogunk, then you do this. Six Pillars had 40. Rainer's team has 35. Seven Hells has 19. And ours, or my new one, has 5 total in the whole 28 gyms. So it's very consistent. Xatu is, yeah, Fly, Defog, Teleport. Yeah, Xatu is like the HM GOAT for that. RNG is the worst. Yeah, that's why, like, we just cut out all the RNG and cut out all the watching for stuff. We just accounted for it all in the root. And then that's why it took so much work, because it's like, at one gym, so let's say like Olivine, Archeops can go down. So you can't set it up so that you need Archeops in any gym afterwards. So we had to like restructure everything so that Archeops is alive for like this gym, this gym, this gym, and then we do Olivine at the end, right before you have to go to the PC anyway to like reset PP. So we did a lot of that optimization of like just the little things like move this gym to this spot. When you fly into a region, like go to this spot, all those tiny little things, but every little addition adds up and makes, you know, it all adds up together, becomes like a big relief overall. Hell yeah, Togi, get in here. We got the Void Crew looking for Lapras. We should be channel 3. We're channel 3, right? Yeah, channel 3. Always channel 3. Yo, Doubtful, how you doing, dude? Just did an egg batch? Good luck, good luck, good luck, dude. I just hit 35k eggs. Shit hurts, man. 35k eggs. That was a big oof. We're currently hatching the 30. Oops. I misclicked. There. We're currently hatching the 35k egg batch. Yo, another male. Yo, more. Yo, shiny Charizard. Yo, Banner has a shiny Charizard? What? I didn't know that. God damn, my dude. That's sick. I have not seen that thing yet. More Dittos? My dude. Holy man. Oh, we already swapped. Right, Nate sent some. Where are they? In here? Shiny Charms. Nate, if you want, is Nate in? So those are obviously gonna link him in. Thank you for these, dude. See, man, have a good night. Is Lapras the target? Yeah, Lapras is usually my target. Thanks to your whole old Ho-Oh refight, I was able to get some real use out of my only shiny. Caught 3x31? Dude, nice. That's crazy. New Ho-Oh video coming soon, too. I was doing some digging on Bilibili, and I found a way. I know the Lunatone strat is a little bit old news, but I found a new build that works with an even cheaper Lunatone, which is nice. Like mine are around like 15 to 20 IV. Anyone else want in on a charm? Just let me know. Should we whisper in chat? Only 5 solves? Hell yeah, dude. It's so easy. Like I said, this one guy has been messaging me, Kevik from Team Mister. He's been testing it with me and giving me like little optimizations. And he's been... there we go. We got a full charm. All right. Good luck, everybody. He's been getting 75 gems average using 3 devices simultaneously. So he's hitting like an average of 25 across all 3. Crazy money, dude. Dude, you got the shiny Charizard in the event? That's crazy. You should link that to me. I'd love to see it. Just shoot me a whisper and link it. If you want to. You don't have to, of course. I'd love to see that. Low-level leveling guides. Honestly, just go pick up a Pokemon, go to the GTL. If you have 4 badges anyway and you have access to the GTL, go buy something, search for something with Sweet Scent. You can get something really cheap, like a Chikorita. So you can use Sweet Scent outside of combat. So just put it in your party, and then you can use it. And every time you use it, it's going to pull 5 Pokemon. You don't even need to use this Pokemon like at the lead of your party. So you can put him in the back and then have the lead of your party have like an AoE move, like Surf, that hits everything. And then you can pull 5 Pokemon at a time and then just wipe them out with like one move. So Earthquake, Surf, Discharge if you have an electric type, like a Pikachu or something like that. What else? There's a bunch of AoE moves. If you're not sure, go to your moves and then just hover over it for a sec, and where it says at the bottom, it's power, accuracy, PP, priority, and then targets, where it says selected adjacent Pokemon, it'll say all adjacent foes. If you have a move that does that, it means you can attack them all at the same time. And then just wipe them all out, level up quick, because you're killing 5 at a time. So no, I don't have any guides on it, but that's the quick way to do it. Oh, sorry, Blaze. We are all full. Other region alts. Dude, so I got my Hoenn written guide done. I just need to record it and run it. Sinnoh I'm working on right now. As I'm getting ready to do multi gym reruns, I had to do all the regions, obviously, because I haven't actually done Sinnoh on any of my alts. And I have up to the 4th gym done. Oh, dude, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Okay, so everyone knows the like $1 billion event. So Guaba Guaba got to Shiny Pikachu, Route 1. This is so cool. With 84. That's crazy. This was the winner. 84 IV is all it was. That's crazy low. And you ended up getting a 6x31 naive, nice little mixed attacker. That's so crazy. Secret shiny too, with like King's Fall. Dude, King's Fall is a crazy expensive particle. Kanto Friends is crazy expensive. I think a lot of these other ones you can just slap on. But King's Fall specifically, Kanto Friends, and Spirit of Spring is crazy. You can't actually add that except for breeding directly with one of the alphas that comes in during the spring event. That's super cool, man. So cool. This is nuts. On the current gym rerun, dog, it says Archeops needs 31. I'm an idiot. I accidentally wrote the wrong thing. Yeah, I just have the wrong thing for my what's it called? Yeah, I wrote SPA instead of SPE, or SPD. I think I wrote on one of them too for special. I usually write speed abbreviated to SPD, but Pokebase does that as special defense. I always write SPDEF. So yeah, just ignore that. It's all still rough copies. But thank you for pointing that out. I did notice somebody pointed that out to me right before stream. How to spell your IGN? Doing a Sinnoh rerun right now. Nice, nice. Yeah, my docs. I take the doc. Everybody knows like that ultimate like super completion guide that has like every item and stuff like that. But that's like not what the community needs, honestly. We need a doc that just like, where do you go? What do you do? Exactly what do you do? Just like, that's why I made the Unova and Johto ones. And then I have Hoenn's doc done, and I have Sinnoh's doc half done. So summer coming up, I'll have some time off work, and I'm basically just grinding videos full time once that happens. Even this week, I've had to be at work, but it's been very chill days, and I've just been getting videos ready. So got lots coming soon. The last couple weeks, like the last like 4 weeks of work have been insanely like non-stop, so I haven't had time to do anything. So I haven't scripted or recorded or anything over those last like 4 weeks. Even just getting that Pokeforce video out was like brutal because I was so caught up with work. Sinnoh's so easy with Porygon Z. Dude, Sinnoh's easy. Hoenn is so easy with Porygon Z. Hoenn, even the Elite Four, you just sweep them. Like, just completely clean sweep every time. I've cleared it 4 times so far on alts. Because I usually, when I do my speedrun guides, I usually do 3 or 4 runs, depending on the region, and then I do a final run recorded. So Hoenn so far I've done 4 alt runs, and every one, it just clears the Elite Four. Kanto, I needed a backup Pokemon for, what's his name, Bruno, because of Mach Punch. Johto was a little rough because of Bruno also. Also for Mach Punch. But yeah, the Hoenn and hopefully Sinnoh, the Elite Four, just get crushed by it. How close the 3 Pikachu or IV guys? You know what blew my mind was how low the overall catch was. The overall, like the non-shiny Pikachu. Like 3rd place was 168 for a 24-hour event. I couldn't believe how I couldn't believe how low that was. I think I just did that, but I'm not sure I'll understand it. Yeah, let me know if you get confused by it. But yeah, just if you have 4 badges in your first region, you can use the GTL. You just have to go to a PC. So just go to the Poke Center, and then the little computer in there, and you can buy anything off here. And then yeah, Sweet Scent. If you use that while you're in grass, you pull 5 Pokemon. So, and you can bind it to your hotbar. That's like what. That's why I keep pointing at this little spot up here. That's what it'll look like. I should say to bind it too. You could just go. Open up your summary, go to moves, which is the little bar here, and then you just click this, the little star, and put it to one of your hotkeys, and then you could just hit that. Where did all your money go? Don't ask. Absol hunting, man. I've done what, 15,000 eggs over the last month, or last month and a half. About that, probably closer to 13,000. Checking Discord like an addict for 13 hours after. Yes, I bet. I had 2 characters running. I had my phone going. I was like going back and forth on my phone and going back and forth on my PC for like, I think I did like 7 hours on that day and didn't catch shit. All right, couple more eggs. And back to Lapras. Real gamers like me don't need guides? Hell yeah. Yeah, see, like me, I don't know Sinnoh at all. I never played Pokemon before PokeMMO. I played like Blue when I was a kid, and then I played Silver. That's pretty much it. Those are the only 2 games I ever beat. And when I say I beat Silver, I mean I beat the Elite Four and then stopped. I never went to like Kanto 2 or whatever. And that's it. I never got past, like, I never went past the Elite Four. That's all I've ever played. And then, so yeah, yo, Sideburn, sorry, super delayed on that. How you doing, man? Another mail? My guys. Nate with bro! Whoa. Nate is spoiling me again. Man. Thank you. Holy crap, thank you. 2 million. Small donation. Right after giving me 3 shiny charms. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. That's huge. We're gonna get to shiny Absol soon, man. Soon. Did you take 2 months for a Johto? I take Gardevoir, Starmie, and Pori. Or Pori and Starmie. Interesting. Yeah, I just take Pori and then I usually just take like a psychic type. So yeah, Gardevoir. Any psychic or flying type for Bruno. Honestly, I usually just get through with my Golducks. I just take my Golduck army that I bring to Ho-Oh. And that's pretty much good enough. 1% encounter rate? Yeah, the Pikachu was rough, man. I didn't realize how low of an encounter rate it was. Played for 14 to 16 hours and got 24 or so Pikachus. Yeah, I was averaging just over 1 an hour. I think I was getting like 1 to 2 an hour. So yeah, about the same. You never played the greatest game? No, I never played. I did have Ruby. I played Ruby a little bit, but yeah, I had Ruby, but it was, I don't know, I don't know why I never really played it. I played it a little bit, but I never beat it. Like, I remember going into it a bit and like picking a starter and maybe getting a badge or two, but I never got to Groudon and what's the other guy? Kyogre or whatever. I never got to them. Doing the official Shiny Wars? Hell no. Hell to the hell no. I will be a comfortable observer on the side. Are you doing it? I'm just not grinding hard enough. Personally, like, if I'm not gonna compete to win, then I don't really see a point. And I have a 2-year-old and a pregnant wife. Second kid on the way. I do not have time for that, unfortunately. Shiny Absol soon? Yes, yes, yes. Soon, soon, soon. It's criminal? Yes. Well, that's why I got into this, right? So I could play through them. On our secondary team for Shiny Wars. I didn't want to be in the 18 because that's the thing, like, these motherfuckers are grinding like 16 hours minimum a day for a month. Okay, one huge change I really appreciate. 2 huge changes. Okay, there's 2 really good changes. Is the 1 month, I think it's 4 weeks or something like that. It's so much better than 2 months. 2 months is way too crazy. And number 2 is the penalty to repeat shinies. Really good changes. We do not need Cragnoll Prison again. And another one, I guess, 2.5, because it's kind of in line with that, is they're incentivizing teams to go after different shinies. Because once a team gets, like, if you get a shiny, you get a couple bonus points, and then no one else on your team can claim that bonus. You still get full points for it, so it's not a repeat shiny, but you get bonus points if it's not repeat off your team. Alright, see you, spam email. Have a good night to you, and good luck with your Poke MMO journey. I was playing for 10 to 12 hours a day during hours. Yeah. I was like that too. Most of mine was AFK hatching, to be fair. I pretty much just sat there. I'd play for like actively for 1 hour a day in my Shiny War, making eggs, and then hatch for 9 hours because it was 9 batches. And then when I had a little free time, I'd hit some hordes. Actually, I didn't even hit that many hordes, and I hit on Ninetales. Just on horde day, I'm like, oh, I got a little bit of time. I did like 2 hours of horde hunting and got out Vulpix. But yeah, it's crazy that doing 10 to 12 hours a day doesn't stand a chance. On the left side of the tree directly. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you for letting me know. I totally forgot about the weird tree PC. All 4 of my shinies were our 2-week war, or hordes. Yeah, that's fair, especially in a 2-week war. I mean, I did 540 eggs a day in our war for 7 days straight. We only have a 1-week war. But, like, really, that's... What is that? Like, when you talk about hitting odds, 540 times 7? Like, that's only 3,780 eggs. That's, like, nothing. And that's freaking 10 hours of... Well, probably 10 and a half, because you gotta organize them a day. To remove 50 encounters of each other? Dude, holy crap. That's crazy. I just like, I don't even care about shinies right now other than Absol. I'm reaching a point where like once I pass the 30k mark, I'm just like, I just need it, man. Like, I just need it. The 30k kind of broke me because I knew, especially because I've only ever made eggs under my own shiny charm and on donator status, so it's technically 1 in 24,000 or 1 in 24,300, I think. So when I hit the 30k mark, I'm like, oh man, this is really rough. And now I'm just like, I just need to grind through it. I'm just gonna go until I hit it, or I die. Took a massive break on it. Oh yeah, I noticed that you weren't on for a little while, but I saw you log on the other day. Come back a couple days before Wars. So are you competing in it? Or are you just coming in to profit off of all the suckers who are competing? Your Absolunt's not a fun one? Oh my god, dude. Egg hunting is a pain. And I'm actually, one thing, I am looking forward to being able to egg hunt in a way that like roulette egg hunting, because there's a bunch of other egg shinies I want, and it'll be kind of fun to like make a batch of, you know, Eevees and Metagrosses and I don't know, like Bulbasaurs, or I'll probably do Archeops, Typhlosion, stuff like that. But when it's just like one shiny over like one Pokemon, no matter what, it's kind of getting to be a little much. 60k dry on eggs. Just checking in. Cool. Oh, you're competing. Holy crap. Okay. What team are you with? Gonna hunt with Dono or Charms at this point? Oh, without them. Yo, Bomb. How you doing, man? Thank you for the follow. Oh, and Pori? Nice. I imagine Pori probably has a handful of teams, right? Probably like 3 or so. Blaze is on Pori too, I think, right? Need a shit ton of Dittos. Yeah, I'm curious if Dittos go up in price. I kind of hope they don't. That's what I do for my egg hunts. I just grab egg. Yeah, I think that's a fun way to do it. Absol Metagross, that's cool. Those are the 2 dreams, man. You have 2 teams? Okay, cool. So you guys will probably be on the same team. I'm assuming if you've been taking a break, you probably won't go on the A team. Some people from my team have been saying they might do it, but I don't know, man. We're not really like next level 16-hour-a-day grinders. We're a little more chill than that most of the time. Oh yeah, no, he's been taking a break, doing the PokeMMO player thing. I find that so common in the PokeMMO community. People just take like a month off and then come back. It can be a little bit of a grind, especially like you when you really want a shiny. If you really want a shiny and you're not getting it, that can be a little rough. It's been a big burnout for me. It's the Absol. I shouldn't say burnout. I'm not really getting burned out of it. I just want it so bad. I dream about it at night way too often. Seeing the hatch animation. Or just making eggs. It's like an endless cycle of making eggs in my dreams. Make eggs, go to bed, make eggs in my dreams. Wake up, hatch the eggs, make more eggs, go to sleep, make more eggs in my dreams. It's never ending, man. Do the exact same thing I do now during Wars. 2 rounds a day and spend the rest of my time in Hordes? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, especially if you're like I don't want to say you're not like competing for top place, but like I'm sure you're gonna compete pretty hard. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the top 3 teams probably are just gonna be non-stop grinding, no money making, nothing. I feel like you have to be like close to like a billionaire if you want to compete for the top teams, especially against the Chinese. You also have dreams of hatching Chinese? Yeah. Dude, I had a dream a little while ago, and one of my eggs hatched, and I saw the hatch animation, and then it was an Aerodactyl, and I was like, what the hell? Why do I have a shiny Aerodactyl? I was so damn confused. It was very bizarre, which, like, I love shiny Aerodactyl, but it was very disappointing because I just wanted my Absol, man. Not competing hard at all? Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, you're gonna know. Okay, maybe I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to say I know, but if I made a prediction, if I was a betting man, I'd bet on whatever freaking Chinese team won it last year. A Team Mr. Team. And then I wouldn't be surprised if a Team Pori, like the Team Pori A team, took it. Team Pori's got some hardcore players. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, some guys take it damn seriously. We talked about it in our team Discord when it popped up, and I was like, guys, you know that there's gonna be people grinding 16 hours a day every day. And yeah, the Chinese, who will probably drop like $500, $600 at least each on RP to buy mysterious balls, because you know the mysterious balls are gonna. Yo, speaking of mysterious balls, one thing I was a little excited to see, and I'm curious how these go up. Mysterious Premier balls? Oh, they've gone down a little bit. The other day they were 1.5, but they're coming up. There's only like oh, these are 22s. Don't get baited. These are not good. These suck. These are scammers. Yeah, 1.6 mil. They were up to 1.8 minimum, but there's only what, 1, 2, like a couple before that. There's so few on the market. These are all single listings. It's crazy. I think I only have 12. Yeah, I have 12. So that's kind of sick. Right, back to the Lapras spot we go. Can't wait to sell your balls in war. Hell yeah, dude. Yo, John, how you doing, dude? Yeah, selling your balls in war is always the way to go. Yeah, I'm curious what happened. I didn't notice as big of a spike. Like last year when they announced, it was the first one, so nobody was expecting it. But when the Shiny Wars was announced last year, the market went crazy, dude. These are what most of my investments are in 2024 balls. Cherish. What are the other ones? Ultra. I have a bunch of. Ooh, okay. There's no. Oh, ultras are only 2024. Oh, I only got 44 left. Okay. Wait, what? 2024, 2023, 2024, 2023. Why doesn't this one have a 2023 tag? Is that like a bug? 2022. There's no tag on Mysterious Ultra Balls. That must be a bug. This is a 2022 ball. This is a scam ball. That's not even good. These are all 2024. Yo, 2023. Where the cheapest 2023 Ultra Ball is 300k? What? What? Holy crap, okay. Maybe there was a big spike in price. Fossils are really good, yeah. Leppas weren't really affected too much. Inflation's crazy, yeah, true. It's because they have a way better rate than the 2020 oops. I think because this is 1 in 25,000. Oh, they have the same rate. Weird. It must just be a better pool of Pokemon? I'm not sure. Because the same rate. I know the Cherish Balls got nerfed. Like if you go Cherish Balls, this is 1 in 6,000. These are, wait, was it this one? I thought one of them got nerfed. Maybe it was the Great Balls. Oh yeah, this was the pool. The pool is different. Great Balls. Yeah, these were nerfed. So 6,000 on the new ones, 1 in 4,000 on the old ones. And it's what, 60k for the old one or the new ones, and up to 90k for the old ones. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, that's definitely a good way to make some money. I've been selling a lot of my investments lately, unfortunately. I hate selling investments, but I mean, that's what they're there for, right? As long as it made me a little bit of money, might as well. That is the whole point. So, big investment I put into was Alpha Excadrills, which are like $1 mil right now, which is so sick. Yeah, this one's pretty cheap. Oh, because don't buy these. If you ever see this, somebody bought this, put a prismatic pearl on it, and they're selling it, making it look cheap. But yeah, one mil for the cheapest ones. That's the only way I'm funding my freaking egg addiction. Yo, Axe Raider, thank you for the follow, dude. Yo, Colban, thank you for the follow. You guys are crushing it with the follows today. Appreciate it, guys. Yo, Dere, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys all for the follows. Appreciate it, appreciate it. You guys are crushing it and getting that dancing ditto. A whole lot of dancing time. What do you got? Anyone shutting in the safari for Safari Week? I know Riolu is a safari hunt often as well. I don't think he's up right. Is he up right now? I don't think he's up right now. At Metang? Oh, okay. Nice, nice. That's also at the Riolu spot, right? Doesn't it just, it cycles. Is that the Metang spot? Heard Metang is a crazy low catch rate. I know Lapras isn't great. Oh, well, they're different spots. Okay. Looks a great Ho-Oh rerun guide. Yo, nice. Okay. So since I performed it today after building my team last week. Nice, dude. Glad it worked well for you. Yeah, it still holds up really well. I have over 100 clears with it because I do 3 a week. Although I have been moving towards a new strat, so stay tuned, and you might see a new Ho-Oh strat. I had to come up with a new one because I swapped my Chandelure for the new Elite 4 team. And now that I got the new Elite 4 team, my Chandelure wasn't properly trained for the Ho-Oh team, so I had to come up with a new Ho-Oh team. So we'll be posting that up soon on the old YouTube. Broke my dry speaker with a 169 Golett? Bro, what? 169 Golett. That's crazy. Congrats, holy shit. Are there Brazilians where you live? Yeah, a little bit. There's a little bit of everything, but not too many. I wouldn't say too many Brazilian. Just a couple. Why do you ask? A little cold up here for the Brazilians. I guess not this time of year, but in the majority of the year. I had a few kids come from Brazil and join into my class, like exchange students. Those kids are freaking good, man. Holy crap. Students there work at a different level. Much more disciplined. It's kind of nice. But yeah, not too many. Not too many. I feel like where I'm at, everybody just kind of moves here, and everyone just assumes nobody's from here. We all just kind of like move here when we become young adults, and it's the only reasonable, affordable, and friendly place to live. So, kind of attracts people from all over. Yo, Research Bear, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, a little bit from all over. I think after this charm, I had another idea. We might take a break from the safari. We'll see. I'll probably just finish this charm out and then take a little break from the safari, because I do want to go breed that second not Ho-Oh team, the second Gym Run team. I should say third Gym Run team. I already have a second Gym Run team, but I am approaching having 3 characters done all the regions. And once I got 3 characters done all the regions, I need to go buy a cheap phone, and then I can run a third device. I do have a shitty old laptop I might hook up. Does anyone have any recommendations for multi-device running on one screen from a laptop to another, like to my PC? Because when I'm running on my phone and my PC, I do SCRCPY, and that works really, really well for Android. But if I wanted to use my laptop, what would be the best thing for that? Parsec? Parsec. Screen mirroring? With the Parsec. Here we go. Virtual displays. Virtual display should be okay, right? Yeah, it's a virtual desktop. Okay. Or ABD. I don't know ABD either. ABD. ABD. Looks like that's for Android. I use SCRCPY. I don't know if there's a better way to say that. Skirkapi. I use Skirkapi. I don't know. That's the one I use. Parsec. It's not against TOS. Okay, cool. I should probably ask this because in my new gym rerun video, I talk about the benefits of my gym rerun being really, really, really multi-device friendly. And in my video, I talk about SCRCPY and how if you're running on an Android device, I recommend it. I don't talk about it much, but it's like one little tip of like, hey, if you want a multi-device run, I highly recommend using this program. And I link to a video on how to set it up in the description. Is that's fine, right? Like that program's totally fine. So that's like a fine thing to recommend. I assume so. I've been using it for a long time, and I know a lot of people who use it. Slight delay when I use Parsec. Which got my nerves. My laptop is 9 years old. Yeah, mine's about the same. Actually, mine's older than 9 years. Pokemon was laggy as hell on it. It's such an old piece of crap. It's like one of those tablet PCs with like the snap-on keyboard. Like a knockoff Surface Pro. I'd assume it's okay? Okay. I kind of figured. It feels like... I'm pretty sure I saw on the forums. But I'm pretty sure I saw on the forums that it was okay. I should probably double check that before putting it out on a vid though. But I definitely double checked it before I downloaded it because I was very paranoid. I'm so scared to lose my account in this game, man. I hear about people losing their accounts, and I know most of them are cheating, and the devs are actually pretty reasonable. It's just everybody who gets banned is like, I was banned for no reason, and then turns out they were actually just like RMT. I have enough desk space, so a laptop on my left, and just play with my left and right hand. Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking, is I could jump back and forth because I have the extra space. But if I was ever streaming and wanted to do a 3-device run on stream, I thought that'd be kind of cool to show. I could do 2 for sure, just one on my phone, and then I could put like, I don't know, I could put like down here right beside where I am. I could put like my phone. So I don't know if it's worth just going and buying a shitty iPhone off of like an online marketplace. If I can find, or not an iPhone, just a shitty like Android phone for like, I don't know, if I can find a crappy old one for like $50 or less than $100. But I do have a really bad laptop that might work. I used it in like university. Actually, I think it was my wife's in university, and I don't know, we graduated like 8 years ago, so it's pretty old. It's fine as long as you aren't duplicating inputs. Yeah, I think as long as you're not duplicating inputs, and you're not multi-boxing, like you can't run multiple instances on one device, so you can't open like 3 PokeMMOs and run them off of just your PC. I think as long as each is being run off of its own device, it's considered totally fine. Back and forth, that'd be rough on stream. Yeah. And I'd have to have it set up in such a way that people could see the other screen, right? Because if it's just like, wow, there's this thing like right here that nobody can see, like that's kind of lame to watch, right? 1 instance per device. Yeah, that's what I figured. So as long as if you're screen mirroring though, that's fine. Even if I had to control it by, like, even if I had to go over here to like control it, I'd want some way to have it on the screen so that people could see it. So even if like the delay, even if there's a delay on the screen mirror, I don't really care too much because I could control it manually. I saw a dude last night with 5 to 6 screens. Holy shit, 4 dittos and 2 Jimmy runs. No downtime. Wait for someone to break out a server rack of systems. That this just remote into multiple accounts. Wait for someone to break out a server rack of systems. Yeah, I mean, you could just line up a whole lot of your whatever. Like I said, I actually got a clip from somebody who's been helping me test my new Jimmy run, and he sent me a clip to include in my video, and he's running 3. I think 2 are on Android, and then his main, and it looks crazy. So I'm gonna be editing that and clipping it into my my video just to show how easy it is to multi rerun. It's kind of crazy that, like, I don't know, it's just a weird thing. I don't know, I might even just buy a second phone. We'll see. I have a phone that the speaker on it broke too. I might be able to figure that one out. Maybe if the screen still works. It's been dead for a long time. It's because I replaced it when the speaker broke. And the, what's it called? I dropped it, and the speaker and the, what is it, gyroscope or whatever, broke, so it didn't know when it was landscape. It was just always upright. So I might be able to make that one work. PS5 controller for mobile. One day I plugged it into the computer to charge. When I was playing, I saw it was duplicating the inputs. Holy crap, yeah. Well, you can use a controller. You're allowed, like, controller is totally fine for Pokemon MMO. But if it's a controller that has, like, rapid fire, like one of those third-party controllers that has, like, rapid fire inputs, then definitely don't use it. Some cheap, like, third-party controllers do run a lot of scripts on them. I don't know why, but they have a lot of, like, software that runs weird scripts, so I'd be careful with those too. But if it's an official controller, I think it should be fine. It was Bluetooth to mobile while plugged into the computer. It was moving to, oh yeah, you're moving 2 accounts at once. Yeah, if you're doing multiple inputs with one key press, that could be a problem. Good call, just unplugging it at that point. I mean, honestly, you're probably fine, but I wouldn't mess with it. The second device is an Ain Odin. Has a built-in controller and runs on Android OS. Ain Odin. Ain Odin. Let's go, let's take a look at this. Ain Odin. Oh, it looks like a little Steam Deck. It's kind of cool. This thing works well. What do they cost? $289. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely a good price for what it is. Like for anything like this for under $300. Snapdragon 8, Gen 2, Android 13. That's kind of old Android. But it still works totally fine. But I was just thinking I'd go to, like, I don't know, Facebook Marketplace or whatever, and buy like people sell shitty old Android phones. But yeah, that thing's really cool for like if you're just wanting to play on it. You know, with speedruns helping so much? Cool, man. Glad it's helping you out. Good luck. Hoenn coming soon. Sinnoh soon to follow. Soon we'll have a ball. What's the other one people get? Retroid Pocket, I think is the one that's really popular. Is it these? I think this is another one that a lot of people like to get. Some malts for the berry farm? Dude, nice. Berry farming is really damn good money. Good luck with it, dude. Hope it works well for you. If you can stay on top of it, just make sure you stay on top of it. I like these, the flip ones. I think that's pretty cool too. This one's sick. Retroid Pocket 2. I kind of like the smaller screen. I find these bigger ones like not very mobile friendly. Are they that small? Wait, I thought they were a bit bigger than that. I thought they were like Steam Deck sized. Oh, jeez. Okay, I didn't know this was gonna be a whole ass video. I read a Gen 1 today and didn't know the Venusaur. Oh yeah, I have a quick solve to it just in the pinned comment. It's an easy workaround, but yes, he did change his Venusaur AI. So yeah, definitely make sure that you're checking that out. How small are these things? I just want to see it like in his hands. That's a good size actually. Like that actually fits in your pocket, eh? I don't know why my brain wants to interpret it as the size of a Switch or like a Steam Deck. I want to see him like hold it, like he's actually gonna play it. So, oh, it's like the size of a phone with handles on the side, looks like. If that's not bad. I wouldn't mind something like that. This is years old already. Oh yeah, if you already have it and you just turn it into a Pokemon device, that's perfect. Follow strat is pretty foolproof. Yeah, he's just saying the AI changed. So Venusaur used to always come out usually third. It used to usually be whatever comes out as a lead, and then usually it'd go to Blastoise, and then usually right after that it would go to Venusaur. However, in the new AI, it does not. In the new AI, it goes, and it used to be Snorlax last almost every single time, no matter what. I don't think I ever saw Snorlax come out before, last place, before Lunar New Year. And then Lunar New Year came and messed with all the AI, even though they never said anything about it, which is very annoying. They definitely changed all the AI. So ever since then, now Snorlax comes out 5th, and then Venusaur comes out 6th. But it has Chlorophyll from Charizard, who usually comes out 4th. So it's got Sun from Charizard, and then Reflect from Snorlax, so the Sucker Punch won't kill it. You need to Aerial Ace it. But it's got Chlorophyll, so it'll outspeed you. So that's just one of the changes since Lunar New Year. So just keep an eye out for that. But there is a pinned comment on how to basically just hard swap, kill a couple turns till Sun goes away, and then just come in and Aerial Ace it. But you have to swap out Brick Break, get rid of the Reflect, and then, or just kill turns until both Sun and the Reflect are gone. Able to get it fixed? Had to buy another charm because I was doing it Limited time after clearing. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I think at this point, almost all the red guides have a pinned comment on them because of changes. The Lunar New Year, like, really was a sweeping change of AI. It's so weird they didn't write anything about changing the AI, but every AI changed. Oh yeah, the speed on Honchkrow. I feel so bad about that. One of the things I was looking at, I found a thing on the forums when I was making the guide. And I don't know, it just had the speed off by 1, I guess. And that's the one I used. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. I use Red Refight, Moxie, Honchkrow to sweep Mori and Cynthia. Yeah, they work pretty well. They don't clean sweep them all, but they do work pretty damn well. They'll clear the majority of them. Dragonite is a little bit more consistent with clearing them, but yes, it works for the majority of their teams. Venusaur gets 2 boosts from Sun and screens. Yeah, exactly. So you need to clear the screen and you need to wait for Sun to go away. You can add Protect to Honchkrow also if you want to be a little bit more safe, because you do have a 4th move slot that you don't actually use for the strat. So if you add Protect, worst case scenario, if all your Sturdy Mounts go down, you can just Protect to kill 1 more turn on Sun or on screen or whatever's in. You Sucker Punch if Sun's still out, but +2. No, it doesn't clear if Reflect's up, because Snorlax came out. So if you Sucker Punch, even if you're plus, what would you be? You'd wipe 5 of them, -1 from Superpower. So you'd be even at +4. It doesn't OHKO when Reflect's up. So you have to either clear the Reflect or wait for the Sun. So I usually just hard swap to one of my, like Aaron or whatever, one of my Sturdy Mounts that I didn't use, assuming my Screech landed, because I bring like 3 Screechers. So I just swap to one of the Sturdy ones with Screech, and then I swap to Sock to Brick Break, and then I swap back to Honchkrow. And usually by then the Sun's gone, and now the screen's gone, and then you just Aerial Ace and it's over. Great health in the background, hell yeah. Six more minutes on this. A little charm here. See if we can get our Safari Week shiny. Yeah, the AI changed in Lunar New Year, and it doesn't always go Venusaur at the end, but it does it much more frequently than it used to. It used to never do it. It used to always send Snorlax last, but now it does often sends Venusaur last. But obviously, if like Venusaur comes in, because it's always a different lead, if Venusaur comes in as like the first one on the team, then obviously they're not gonna like swap out. So you might, if you've got Gen 1 recently, maybe like Venusaur led it or something. But yes, it's a little annoying. Drill Peck on Honchkrow in the video too. It's better to run than Arrow. Yeah, the issue is Drill Peck is like an egg move, isn't it? Honchkrow. Lying. Yeah, Aerial Ace is 60. Drill Peck is 80, but it's an egg move. So you need to add it. I think I said if you are like breeding one fresh, breed Drill Peck on it. Because Drill Peck is objectively just a better move than Aerial Ace. It's same accuracy. They're both 100% accuracy. But Drill Peck's power 80 versus Aerial Ace power 60. Literally just the same move, but better. But it is an egg move. I need to rebreed my Honchkrow, because my Honchkrow doesn't have... It's not even my OT. I just found one really cheap one day. And I was still pretty new when I was making that video, when I was like getting that Honchkrow and all that. I don't even think you need 5x31 either. You need really good special. Well, I guess you need like 4x31. Just did a first red refight on my alt. That's sick, dude. Didn't see what the negative. Yeah. Yeah, I want to rebreed it. Just honestly, I just want to rebreed it for OTE. I'll probably just sell mine and make a new one. Multiple teams for red. Yeah, it's most efficient to have, to have different teams for each gen. But it's basically going to be, so Gen 1 you use a Honchkrow and a bunch of shitty like screeching sturdy mons. Like literally just like Onyx with Screech and Sturdy, Aaron with Screech and Sturdy, that kind of thing. Because you just need to lower the defense and then Sucker Punch through. Gens 2 through 3, you literally just use a Metagross and a Cloyster, and that's all. And then Gen 5, you need 3 Pokemon. You need a Blissey, a Flygon, and a Jellicent. So you end up with Gen 5, you need the 3, the Blissey, Jellicent, and Flygon. You need the Cloyster and the Metagross. And then for Gen 1, you need a Honchkrow. And then a bunch of shitty, like, whatever crap, like 2k mons off the GTL. So you really only need to build 6 to have specific teams that can sweep the team really quick, rather than trying to build like an all-comers team that you're gonna have to build 6 for anyway. And then you have to like bounce around so much more and waste a whole bunch of turns on your charm. So in my opinion, it's better to scout the team out before you pop your charm, and then just make sure you have the specific teams. Your hunch is 5x31, not rebreeding. Yeah, when I say rebreed, I mean like literally like breed a new one. Because mine's 5x31 Adamant and Alpha, but it's not my OT. Has Phantom Particle too. You somehow build breed Jilpek on it. Yeah, you don't need Jilpek though. Aerial Ace will always kill the Venusaur. So if it's for Venusaur, don't worry about it. But if you're doing it, and if you're doing it for raids, let's use Brave Bird. Brave Bird's probably better for raids anyway. And you can just add that. Safari Week, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go, Snack Bow. We're going for the Lapras. Nice little Safari Shunt. Kind of bored. Gonna do some Safari Shunting. Nice, nice. Screeching and Prankster Sturdy Mons. Yeah. That's the thing. I usually lead Riolu with a wide lens, just hoping it'll hit. And then I bring all the other ones. Because it's quicker if you just use the Riolu and it gets one hit. Because then you get your Screech off with Prankster and then you just hopefully die and can swap out. It saves you a turn. Because if you're using like a Screeching, like an Onyx or a Magnemite or whatever, you gotta use 2 turns. Because you gotta get hit and then Screech and then get hit again. So it's one quicker turn. Warframe story is too convoluted. Dude, if you're playing Warframe for the story, I think you're in the wrong place. Warframe's a fun game though. The systems of it are freaking convoluted, man. When I played that game, I got so overwhelmed. When you get to your ship and they're just like, here's like 50 things on your ship that you can do, and like the mods or whatever that you add in. Yo, Alteria, how you doing, dude? Thank you for the follow. Kuwait Alteria. Yeah, I liked it though. It was a fun game. It was very action packed. It's like the polar opposite from Poke MMO, that's for sure. My hunch is 4x31, 23 defense, 7 special attack. No, that's totally fine. You need really good HP and special defense, because if Blastoise comes in second, the Water Spout, you're gonna have to tank a little bit of a Water Spout, I believe, is the reason for that. I haven't watched the video. I need to go back and watch my own video to remember, but I'm pretty sure I explained why you need HP and special defense, but I don't think you actually need defense. But I honestly feel like you could go like 25 plus in HP and special defense and probably still be fine. 31s are very overrated. Only have time for Poke MMO and Clash of Clans. Nice, nice. I'm a Clash Royale enjoyer myself. I don't play very often though. Just here and there. 40k? Dude, I miss 40k. Summertime coming up. my faction's the number one, like, strongest faction in the game, I was like, I might need to pick up a 40k game. I haven't played in like a year, man. And when I play Death Guard, we're like, oh, you're talking Space Marine, yeah, but oops, in like tabletop, Death Guard are like top right now, and that's my main team. So I'm kind of thinking I should hop in there, get into a tournament or something. Haven't played in so long. Take a spotter route. Water spout. Didn't kill Pathways. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure it's perfectly calced so that it can only do a max. I think with those special defenses, there's the max you can do. If you minimum roll, I'm pretty sure they're calced so that if you min roll your Sucker Punch and he max rolls his Water Spout, it's like 39%, which means you still have enough HP with the Life Orb to Sucker Punch through the rest of the team. I believe so. Oh, rip Shiny Charm. Still the same team? Yo, Bambino, how you doing, dude? Yeah, Lost Bino. Haven't played in a long time. Yeah, we could probably invite you to the team, dude. Yeah, I'm in a team of Void. A lot of the old school people you would probably recognize. Yeah. Are you on right now? Because we go way back. You're between factions right now? I play Death Guard, the Chaos Marines of Nurgle. Very, very gross fellas. If you like guts and intestines pouring out, fun things like that to paint, then Nurgle is the way to go. I play that and Demons a little bit. Mostly Nurgle and Slaanesh Demons. They're a really good combo because Slaanesh is really, really fast, but really squishy, and Nurgle is really tanky but slow. So you can use the Nurgle guys to like creep onto the objectives while the Slaanesh take control of the board. I have a few Khorne Demons too. They're just mostly fun to paint. You know if alpha starters are less valuable if they're from an egg. I would imagine there's some collectors that probably care about that, but I don't think too much. Dude, alpha starters are so fucking expensive right now. Which I avoid, but then I haven't locked in a while. I'm online. Okay. Yeah, I think we usually clean out after about 3 months of inactivity. There you go. Welcome back, dude. It's good to see you back in the game. What are you doing back in the game? Are you like a Safari Week calling out to you? Just feeling the itch to come back? You're in between factions though. Morph, what factions do you play? Or do you play tabletop? I know you said you've been playing on Steam. I'm assuming what's it called? Space Marine 2. But do you play tabletop? Oh, you want to get into it. Nice, nice. Hey, if you have any questions, I'm a bit of a 40k fanatic. I would love to help you out. There's a store nearby that sells figurines. That's cool. I'd honestly, like, I wouldn't even worry about the meta flips so quick. Like, literally, when I haven't played for like a year because once I had my kid, it was too hard to play. Maybe a year and a half. No, it's been about a year because I tried a few games with her. It was too much of a handful. But yeah, I just pick the things that you think look cool and the playstyle you think is most fun. So if you like really like fast and squishy, like Eldar, Slaanesh, those kind of things can be your way to go. If you like flooding the board with tons and tons and tons of bodies, then like, I don't know, Tyranids can be played with like big bugs or whatever. But there's lots of different ways to play multiple factions. But yeah, I'd say like find a playstyle and a aesthetic that you really like. Because when you get into 40k figurines, like when you go into 40k tabletop, you do play a lot and games are long. Like you play like a 4 or 5 hour game, hence why it's really hard with a kid. But you spend even more time painting them. Like I have you see, where is he? Oh, this side. Ooh, this guy right here, this top fella right here. I spent, I think, 100 hours painting that guy. Just under 100 hours, probably about 80 to 90. No, it was about 100 hours because I painted him for a competition. So just the one dude, you end up spending a hell of a lot of time on the painting. So make sure you like the aesthetic. That's kind of the most important thing. And then I'd say number 2 is playstyle. But don't build for like, if you hear one army is really good, because the army that's really good right now, in 6 months, by the time your army is painted, or a year, by the time it's fully painted, the meta will be 100% different. Especially because within a year, I'd say probably 1 year, we'll get 11th edition. It's usually a couple year cycle. Burned out a Pokemon a few months back. I'm gonna play, oh dude, a Nuzlocke could be really cool. Good stuff, dude. Yeah, good to see you back though. We heard of the old Mech Warrior tabletop by WizKids. Mech Warrior tabletop. Let's see. Mech Warrior tabletop. Battletech? I think I've heard of. Is it Mech Warrior? Oh, Mech Warrior Dark Age. This? That is an old school looking model. I love that. I love the really old ones. You can tell they carved them out of this really, really old models. They used to carve out of like clay, like they were clay sculptures. Warhammer's like that too. If you look at the really old models, they just look hilarious because they were just carved by hand, which is like a lot of talent and skill went into making that. But yeah, like these where was the one? I was just this one. Wait, what? There we go. Yeah, that fella there. It's kind of sick. But no, I never played that. The only tabletop games I played is Warhammer, like 40k specifically, and D&D. But D&D is more of an RPG. I wouldn't really call it like a. I guess it's a tabletop. It's not like a tabletop strategy game. Yo, Jexler, how you doing, dude? But yeah, usually the combat patrol is like the best way to get started. So yeah, you just kind of want to pick a team that suits your aesthetic and play style, because again, remember, you're going to be spending a hell of a lot of time painting them up. So you gotta like the aesthetic, because otherwise you just get bored painting them. Love D&D? Nice, dude. Yeah, D&D is sick. So yeah, you got like, what is it? Drukhari, Votann. They're like the newest kids on the block. They're kind of cool, little dwarves. Drukhari is like crazy fast, super squishy. But you got World Eaters are like right up in your face. Fight to the death, psychos. If you like blood and carnage. Eldari, kind of like Drukhari. They're just like the elves versus the dark elves. Squishy, a little more shooty than Drukhari. Drukhari get in your face and attack. The lore on Drukhari is grim, man. Holy crap. If you want to have some nightmares, just look at Drukhari and Eldari. Both of them have some crazy lore. Cheap plastic, but it's so cool. They put a bunch of big tables together and do mass battlefield. That's so cool. So yeah, you just kind of go through and see which one you like the best. If you like popping up all over and screwing with your opponents, Genestealer Cults is a fun one. Also, terrain. Nice, dude. Terrain's really fun too. I spent when I was playing tournaments for 40k, I have a couple 3D printers, and I ended up 3D printing multiple tournament tabletop setups and painting them all up and everything. Actually, no, I commission painted those ones. So not like to a high standard. They're just like cheap. I didn't have time to paint them. But to print it all, it took literally 2 months with 2 printers running 24/7. Like to the point where this was so crazy. I'd have for one platform in one of the buildings, it'd be like a 7-hour print or whatever. So it set up the 7-hour print, but then it'd be like 6 o'clock at night, so that means it finishes at 1. So I'd wake up at 1 in the morning, and then I literally set an alarm so I could wake up at 1 in the morning, go pull it off the plate, get the next one printing, go back to sleep, pull the next one off in the morning. It was so crazy, dude. That was that was a grind. But it's a sick set. I still have it, and it's so nice for playing games. It's very functional. I printed it to match the recommended 40k tournament terrain pack. What mod for Battleground? It's not a mod. It's actually right in the base settings. You just go in your video settings right here, show battle background, and you just uncheck that, and then yeah, that's that. 3D printing your own terrain. It's goated, dude. Yeah. It was a lot of work. I used base things for the models too, but I bought a couple sets of ruins, and then I took all the ruined little STL files that I got, and I put them on a 3D modeling program. And I just put them all together in such a way that I like them and that they fit. And I measured on the program, made them all measure to fit on the official Warhammer. What is it? The official Warhammer tournament terrain map. Yeah, like these. So they're all designed to fit these, and I measured out the footprint and then measured to scale all of the bits so that they fit literally perfectly on all of these. They work so well in the game too. It's really nice. It was just such a big project though. Tempted to use the 3D printer at university to print figurines. If you're printing figures, I'd highly recommend only using a resin printer, because you'll end up if you go not STL, PLA 3D printer models, they're gonna look a little rough. The newer printers are better for sure, but you get the lines. I've tried with mine. Mine's an older printer. Where do we? Trying to find an example. See, that's not too bad. That looks resin. All this looks resin. Where's the PLA one? I mean, I could show you. It was not too bad. Works for some things. But I wouldn't really recommend it on smaller, like, detailed models. Because you end up getting print lines on it. But yeah, if you're using PLA, which is like the spool of plastic that it melts and like lays in lines, that's what I did these models with. I'll show you a couple. Whereas resin is a liquid. So if it's printing out a liquid, you'll get much better detail. But let's go. So, like this dude I 3D printed with where's the focus? There we go. Sorry, it's kind of gross looking. Yeah, I 3D printed this guy, which like, it looks decent on there. But if you look like really close to some of the little details, like even the little fingers, you can see there's like little imperfections and stuff like that. But it works better for the bigger ones, but I wouldn't really do it for... Here's another one. Like, it works good for the big trucks and stuff, but like the spikes, see how they're all... it looks better on camera, to be honest. And then along here, you can see the lines, because it prints in lines. So when you get that on the bigger models, or sorry, the smaller models, the little details get lost. Like here, you can see the print lines pretty bad. And I've taken this to tournaments, and they're fine with it. Like most people are pretty chill with it. But I would never take this to like an actual shop, because obviously this is a 3D printed Rhino. Like the Rhino, if I brought this to an official Warhammer shop, they'd kick me out. So, and then this is just like the same one, but with... I bring this to tournaments for a footprint, because when I bring this to tournaments, I'm like, all of this is aesthetic, so I use this for like an actual, like, put it on the table, and for line of sight and stuff, we use this. This is just because it looks cool, so it's more like for narrative or whatever. Oh, so it's for kids' sake? Yeah. This one, actually, I was day before a tournament. I was going to a big, what are they called? Like a grand tournament, a GT. So that's like, it was like 100-player tournament. And I needed this. I needed 2 rhinos in my team. I already had this for the tournament, and I needed this. And I painted this whole thing in less than an hour. I just like speed painted it as fast as I could. So I was pretty proud of that. Getting this done in an hour. Because usually I'm a slow-ass painter. But the print for it was sick. This one I didn't customize at all. I just found a model online for it, and I just bought, it was like a $10 for the STL. But like if you look at a freaking Rhino on Warhammer, or I guess it'd be a Chaos Rhino. Like, I think I paid $10 for the STL. This is $60 US, which is like, what is that in Canadian? They've changed their website. Oh, I don't know where it is. Oh no, I look like a noob. I don't know, I'm losing all my credibility by the second. Yeah, I don't know. That's like $80, I think, 80 or $90. They used to just have a little thing that you could click and change your currency. Oh, here it is. Yeah, $70. And it's always always freaking out of stock. Always. You could just buy a regular Rhino, to be fair. The only difference, oh, it's still $70. The only difference is this comes with this, and this, the Chaos is literally the exact same model, but it comes with spikes. That's it. You like Warhammer 3? I haven't played Warhammer 3. Like Total War? It looks cool. I played Total War 1. That's the only one I've played. It was really fun though. I love those strategy games. Especially the combat in it, and I imagine 3 is even better. Especially because you can play as Chaos and Demons, which I think would be really fun. I've never really played Warhammer like Fantasy, though, or Age of Sigmar or anything like that. Easier to print than carve, yeah. The 40K purists frown upon 3D models? Honestly, in my experience in the community, and everywhere you go is going to be different. Excuse me. Everywhere you go is going to be different. But in my community, we don't play at... we never play at official shops. My city doesn't have a official Games Workshop. Everybody I know says official Games Workshops suck. They're so nitpicky about everything and like really annoying about like how long you're allowed to spend in the store and stuff like that. I just find like a local game shop that happens to sell Warhammer and like have tables to play on and stuff like that and support them. They're way better. And stores that I know, like there's 2 stores in my area, and they're both pretty chill with 3D models. Like if you come in with a fully 3D printed army, they're kind of gonna be like, bro, really? Like, because then, and then I get it, at that point you're like, you're coming into play in their location that they're paying for, and you're clearly not paying for their stuff. So the majority of my stuff is official, because I want to support the shops and stuff like that, so that they still have a place to play. But I mean, like sometimes the difference between like this thing is fucking sick. So if it's between this and just having like a regular ass Rhino, I'll 3D print that, and the Chaos Spawn, because the official Chaos Spawn are gross. They're like gross, not in like disgusting. Like obviously this thing is nasty looking, but they're just old models. They look like crap. So I like that. Actually, one of the tournaments I went to, they cracked down hard on 3D printing because we had multiple people bringing purely 3D printed armies to tournaments at game shops, which is like, again, kind of a slap in the face to the game shop owners who are giving up their space and all that, paying rent for a place for you to play in, and then you not support them. So they said no 3D printed models at all. And I needed a Chaos Spawn for my army, and these are my only Chaos Spawn, and these are 3D printed. Again, just because the official Chaos Spawn sucks. So, kind of as a joke, I took a ball of Milliput, which is just like clay, and I went to my bits box. It was just like all the leftover bits and pieces from whatever models I have. Sometimes they have like leftover spikes or guns or whatever. And I just like made the clay ball, and then I just shoved all the random bits of crap into it, and it actually looks so cool. It's one of my favorite models, because this is supposed to, it's literally a Chaos Spawn. It's supposed to look like a random crazy like spawn of chaos. So yeah, anyway, it was kind of sick. And I'm like, hey, if you guys aren't gonna let me, like, technically everything's official in there other than a little bit of clay to hold it together. They thought it was awesome. Yeah, man, I highly recommend Warhammer. It's such a cool, like, it's cool to play like a social game Like, it's all good to like play video games with your friends or whatever, but Warhammer brings you to such cool places. You meet new people because you're always playing with people that you like, you just have to meet new people. You can't really just play with like one friend if you actually want to play anyway, because the games are so long. Eventually you just like go to a game shop and they invite you to a little community, and then you just like post in there and you're like, hey, does anybody want to play on Saturday? And then you just like meet up with a random person for like 4 hours or 5 hours, get to know them, have a couple drinks. And yeah, it's a really cool one. Check channel 4. Ooh, holy crap. Team Optic is here. Is everyone just shunting, or yeah, it looks like it. Or is there a shiny I should be looking for? I'll chill with the Optic bros. Y'all are going crazy out here. Holy. Motherfuckers want a Lapras. It is the best Safari shiny. Oh, it's Lapras Day. Oh, that's cool. You guys are doing this. You guys do like daily bounties or something. We have a nice thing in our team. It's just anyone who comes across a shiny during Safari Week, there's a $4 million pool, and regardless if you catch it or not, if anyone encounters a shiny in this week, we just split the 4 million between anyone who sees it. We're like, if you're willing to just go and even look for a Safari shiny, you should be rewarded. That was kind of our philosophy on it. It's a cool way to run your Safari Week, though. Everyone in my team's too afraid to Safari hunt. We had one person have, I think it was a Lapras, run away on her. And ever since then, everyone's too afraid to actually do the Safari hunting. That was just like a month ago, I think, it ran away. Alright, I need an opinion on a particle. So, I'm going to be breeding a new gym rerun team because I want to run multi-accounts. I already have 2, but I need a 3rd gym rerun team so I can run 3. And I need good particles. So, I like Kanto Friends for Blastoise. And what's a good particle for Archeops? That's like reasonably affordable. I don't want like some crazy King's Fall shit. But like, what's like a maybe a couple $100K or like a nice easy like breed? Yo, Kanak, how you doing, man? Thank you, thank you. Yes, sir, we are doing good. Work's coming to a close. Finally got some time. It's been a very, very chill week. Literally half my week this week because classes are finished. Just scripting videos and shit. Just sitting there. I got all my report cards done. I got all my grading done. All my testing done. All my shit sorted out. My classroom cleaned up. I'm just like, I said it on Monday. I'm like, if I just slam my workout as fast as I can, then I can chill and just focus on YouTube shit. So Monday, Tuesday, I literally just like worked all day, stayed late, got all my shit done. And then the rest of the week, I just fucking chilled, scripted videos, optimized the gym rerun. The gym rerun's fucking smooth. It's butter now, man. Oh my god. I can't wait to put that video up. I'm gonna wrap up stream in a little bit and record the run because I haven't done my gym rerun. I actually went to record it yesterday, and 30 minutes into my coin, I look over at my OBS and I'll show you guys. 30 minutes later, I look at my OBS and my screen looked like that with all the shit off of it. It looked like, where was it? It was like this. I don't know what the hell happened, but my OBS looked like that while I was doing my gym rerun, and I was already 30 minutes in, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? So obviously with a gym rerun, you can't just like restart it. Oops. So yeah, rip that recording. Are you gonna be breeding the Archeops yourself or buying the particles? I'll breed it myself, but I don't mind breeding it on first. I need to make a new one anyway, so if I can find like a cheap breeder. So like I already got like a Kanto Friends for my Blastoise. I just don't want something like, I know like King's Fall can be actually not. Oh, if you cut out, oh, that's not bad actually for some. I thought it was more expensive. I guess it's just really expensive for shinies, right? Yeah, it's not even that bad. 2 mil, 3 mil. Okay, it goes up quick. Oh, 2 mil for Clank and Magnezone. Okay, 4 mil. But yeah, I don't know what would look good on that one. Typhlosion 2, I'm not 100% sure on. Still trying to figure it out. I wish there was like a preview button on particles. They really need like if you had what was it, like Phantom? Because if you look up like Phantom, like there should be like a preview button on it. But yeah, I got my Blastoise with the Kanto Friends. And now I just need a good one for Archeops, a good one for... I really like the crystals, actually. Like the Dark Crystal. I don't even like the Shiny Crystal as much. You can't even buy it. It's, where is it? Dark Crystal. I have a bunch of these, too. This is from the Pumpkin. I have, like, a box of alphas with these. What, to be a flying? Yeah, it's like 20k. Like, that would be nothing to add. I would not mind doing that. I just want something, like, cheap like that. So I might even throw Dark Crystal on Archeops. It's kind of a nice little... just a little pizzazz on it, you know? Looks a little fancier. Yeah, Dark Crystal is crazy nice. Way better. It's my favorite out of the, like the most recent. Like Phantom, not great. Eerie Howl is one of my favorites. I have a bunch of those too. Eerie Howl might be okay. I don't know what would be good on Typhlosion. We'll do one more run, and then we're gonna go breed that team, and then I'll probably call it for the night after that. Gotta get my third gym run team ready to roll. Oops, clicked the wrong region. Just A spamming. Speaking of gym reruns. Yeah, so I'll probably go Dark Crystal for that one. For Archeops. And then who else would be good? I really like Spirit of Spring. I feel like Spirit of Spring could be a good one for Typhlosion. That'd be kind of nice. So like I need like a Torkoal. It would be like a fiery one for Torkoal. Red Dragon's really expensive, isn't it? Jesus, what that? Oh, 2 mil? Yeesh. Yeah, see, I don't really want to do that. I'm okay with 20k. I don't know about 2 mil. The shiny dark crystal sweet? Yeah. I think I prefer the regular one, to be honest. It is cool. Like, I like the orangey yellow, but I think the dark one's cooler. I like kind of just matching the general aesthetic with whatever Pokemon it's with. So it'd be cool if there was like a fire or sun or something like that Torkoal could come in. Like, imagine Torkoal comes in and like a sun pops up behind him or something. That'd be pretty sick. I wish they'd add more particles. That'd be really fun. Well, I mean, I wish they'd add more anything, but that's besides the point. The particles are really cool. I played after swarm particles came into the game too. Like, I heard what back in the old days, you used to get particles by going to swarms during events, and the swarm Pokemon would have it. I think that's super cool. I'm really sad that I missed that. Prehistoric rock related particle? That's kind of what I was thinking for the dark crystal. I thought the rocky kind of like crystal-y thing suited Archeops pretty well. I guess the shiny one might match Torkoal a little bit better. Why did they discontinue that? Yeah, I don't know. They just replaced it with well, they replaced it with nothing, I guess. Because the only recent particles, like they're in order, are Pumpkin, like 2 years in a row Pumpkin, Spirit of Spring, which is Lunar New Year, and then all the rest were from like previous years. Right? I think so. I'm pretty sure they're pretty well in order from like oldest to newest. And yeah, these are Pumpkin 2024, Pumpkin 2025, and then Lunar New Year Pumpkin 2024 23, and then Lunar New Year 23 is when Spirit of Spring came in with the tablet Pokemon, and now you get it with the raids, but it's the same event, the same particle every event, and that's it. We don't get any other ones. Is there an event on at the moment? Not an official event. It's Safari Week in the Pokemon world. So whether you're playing this or old school Pokemon or new Pokemon or whatever, it's like a whole event in the entire Pokemon community where everyone just kind of decides to safari hunt for a week. So we call it Safari Week. So yeah, kind of an event, but nothing like official. Most teams have like an incentive. Like this is Team Optic just hanging out here doing a Lapras like team event. Our team has just like a general, if you see a shiny, you can get 3 mil. Yeah, good old Safari Vibe Week, exactly. It's like the 1 week my balls grow big enough that I can actually set foot in this place. The rest of the year, I just can't do it. It's too scary. Something about Safari Week brings it out though. A little Lapras shiny would be kind of cool though. Riolu is another really good Safari shunt. It's crazy rare, and it would be. That's why, like, I don't even know if I could go for one like that where if it ran away, like if a Lapras ran away, I'd be like, that sucks. But you know, If I watch a freaking Riolu run away, I don't know if I can handle that, dude. That'd be next level pain. Alright. Yo, shiny Umbreon. That's sick. Alright, we are gonna... We're gonna get out of the safari for a bit. Okay, we are gonna go breed a couple of these up, because I have currently 2 gym rerun teams. But I want a third. So we're gonna breed a third. That's pretty much our plan. Here's a little Kanto Squirtle. I do like the idea. Sell you a gym rerun team? No, sir. We're gonna be using all 3. Yo, Waskuz. How you doing, dude? Thank you for the follow. Warframe stream soon? Maybe. No, I haven't played Warframe in years, and I didn't play it too much. Okay, where are we at? Squirtle, so we need to breed this guy up. Yo, BMAC, how you doing, dude? Thank you for the follow. It's going good. We are doing good. We're just breeding up our third little gym rerun team. We got the 2. I'm about to finish my 3rd character through Sinnoh is the last region I need to slam them through. So yeah, once we got 3 characters, we're gonna be crushing these. But I need something to level, you know, even though I have all of these raid Pokemon that I've built, and I need to level still half a box worth. And then these are my level 100s, other than a couple of holes that I've put in daycares recently. Yeah, I have so much shit to level up, man. Oh my god. But priorities, man. So we're gonna breed this thing up. It doesn't have a water spout yet, so let's get a little water spout on it. Water spout, not sport, spout. We need a male with a water spout, a little Whalmer. Actually, we want a lowest IVs possible. So let's check these out. Lowest HP and defense that we can possibly find. That's really ideal for the new little run we got going on. I think 11 and 1, probably our best bet. Yeah, we'll go 11 and 1. Once we start slamming Dittos on this, it'll be... Hey, buddy. We need a female Remoraid. Any female Remoraid will do. Preferably one with low HP and defense. 0 and 4, that's a little nice one. 0-0. Let's go. Didn't follow me on on Twitch? Well, hey man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, how are you doing, dude? You enjoying your safari week yet? We got water spout moving on. We got our HP. We got... That's pretty much all we need. We don't need to ban anything yet. Oh, I need to pay for gender. We want this to be, ooh, I guess... Yeah, male. Yes. And then... I'm just gonna put a 31 on this Squirtle. We're gonna have to pay for an extra band. I don't really care. We'll go 31. We're gonna go as low defense as possible. It doesn't even need to be that low. I think if you're mild, you can have like 22, and the explosion still knocks you out, guaranteed. So it doesn't really matter. Speaking of which, actually, this breeder right here is gonna be... Yeah, actually, if we go mild, we don't even need it to be that low. So we'll get that for our final. We'll just go with this one. That'll be good. Hatchimal Safari hunting? Dude, nice. That's what we were just doing. We were going for Lapras while hunting our Absol eggs. No luck, of course. Sad. Okay, we want to lock in our special attack. Oh, I'm almost out of bands. We do need to pay female. I knew this would be the cost when I got this thing. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Pay for the particle. That's okay. We're gonna Everstone this fella. And then we just need... I'll wait on that one. Okay, so next we need a Archeops. We're gonna go Archeops. I guess it can be an Archon. It's fine too. Archon? This one we need to really, really minimize as much as possible. So we got 5 and 8. 5 and 5 for 9k. What if we just go 5 and 5? 0 and 1. We'll start with that thing. That's pretty ideal. And I think we need... Ooh, and it's lonely already? How could I read that? If we go Everstone 31, I think it'll just be cheaper. Because a lonely ditto is not going to be expensive. So we just go lonely ditto. Because a lonely 31 ditto. Still going to be cheap as hell, yeah. So we don't need to keep it. Although if we do want to keep our defenses low, 6 to 9k. What if we go like 6? We need 3 now. What if it's like 9? Ooh, these dittos are expensive. Maybe maybe it is worth keeping nature. And then, yeah, I'll get a ditto with 31 attack, minimal defense. Ditto. And I'll just Everstone it. So we got 5-2, 0-5. So these are 6 to 8k. 4-0. What if we lower this a bit? I'd be okay with like up to 9k. Anything under 10k I'm pretty good with. 3-3, 1-3. 1-3 is probably fine. 1-2. I'll just go with that. That's fine. Okay, we got a little Archeops. He's got his rock slide. We're gonna Everstone this. We're gonna band attack. And that should be good. Yes, sir. And we're gonna buy, I'm just gonna buy a couple of these. I know I could use my BP. I have, how much? 170k BP. I should probably just use that. Whatever. I don't want to run to the shop right now. I'm lazy. So, just waiting for our Squirtle to hatch. We got our natured one here. We got our nature on that dude. So, yeah, now, well, we're gonna need a 31 ditto, which is gonna kind of suck. 40k is not bad. Oh, and a 3-1. 1-1. Actually, talk about perfect. Look at that. This is an expensive way to breed it, but keeping IVs minimal, your HP and defense IVs minimal on Archeops is really beneficial in this run. There we go. We got a Squirtle hatched. So now we can pass it over this way. Okay. We got our 0-0 Remoraid. I forgot about that. Okay. What do we need to pass for? Special attack is the one we're passing on. And then we don't need a gender on that. We'll just do it with the ditto. I did forget I need... There was a particle. I was gonna put Dark Crystal on it because I just like Dark Crystal, which means I guess I can do any flying type. 28 and 0, 8 and 4. If I could just keep defense as minimum, that'd be nice. So I think that's a female. I got an idea. We're gonna go that, and then we're gonna turn it into a male. Just move these guys out for now. We're gonna turn this into a male with 31 attack because that's what my Archeops has. We want to keep these low. Just see a male flying type. Okay, 0-2. Yeah, that'll be perfect. And then we have a nice little breeder just to pass over the particle. And keep the HP low. So we do need to band here. Okay, and this needs to be male because we're putting this on the Archeops. All right. So we got a couple of things hatching here. Arcan, Squirtle, and this is for the Arcan. Okay, while that's going on, let's get our Torkoal up and running. Torkoal doesn't really need too much, but high defense is helpful. I usually like to go like 20, 20, 20. Those are 20k. It's not bad. And then we basically just want to go max attack from there. What if we go like 18, 18, 18? See if we can do it a little. Oh yeah, that's way cheaper. 23, 29, a 19. Yeah, that's a solid breeder. Yeah, we'll get that fella. And then we'll just breed it with a Ditto, similar. Okay, 27, 19, 19. Yeah, that's totally fine. Breed those two together. Oh, before that, I guess I could do it after. We needed to decide, I need to decide on a particle for Torkoal before I take this any further, actually. Because I forgot to do that on the others, and it cost me a little bit extra. What would be a good particle for a Torkoal? I want it to be like a reasonably cheap. I don't have very much money right now. Speed of Spring. I have a Shiny Dark Crystal. Actually, I think Shiny Dark Crystal might be nice. How much is it to just slap that on? Shiny Dark compared to this? Yeah, I think it's cheaper to just buy a male field breeder. And 200k, I could slap it on. Oh, that's like all I have on hand right now. I think I might do it. That will bring this to a halt, unfortunately. But that's cheaper. It's 400k to buy the particle fresh. Next pumpkin strap in. Hey, it might be the same one if they don't do any updates. Torkoal's field, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, if I just go field breeders, 220. Which one's better? 22, 20, 14, or 20 and 9, 29. I feel like special defense is more important. So I might just go with this one. I think. Yeah, that's going to be the way to go. I do want that particle on it. I think that'll look cool. Oh, someone sent me Nate sent me 2 Miller. Thank you. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Nate. I think that's supposed to be for the egg hunt, but I mean, this technically helped me with my egg hunt because I am breeding this team so that I can grind more money for egg hunting, basically. Okay, so these are gonna come through. It's gonna be a little bit more expensive because I went with a male Torkoal to start. We're gonna make it female just so we can breed it with this. It's gonna cost us like 15 extra K, but that's okay. There we go. Huge help from Nate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Hopefully the RNG doesn't have it out. Yeah, I kind of like the RNG in the pumpkin fight. It's kind of fun, but I did end up mapping it. Throughout the event season, I did start just mapping all of the RNG that I could, and I got pretty well on the way. Fuck, I forgot to damn it. I forgot to make this female. That's gonna cost us a little bit. So we do need... We're just gonna need to read that again. So I need either a ditto that's like this. Ditto 6K 55205. Okay, it's not gonna cost too much. 5552250543. We will go with this one. 24251430. Those are getting a little bit more expensive. I'll go with this one. I think. Oh crap, I keep trying to buy here. 05. We'll go with that. Okay. Oops. Sent it to the PC. Okay, we need to make this male. Or sorry, this female. Because the whole point of this part is just to get the particle on it. So right now we're basically just paying for particle, but I'm fine with that. Okay, we keep the 31. We get a little bit of a defense boost. That's okay. Okay, we're good there. And now our Squirtle hatched. Hasty. We got 31 special attack. That's the nature we're looking for. That's gonna be for this dude. Okay. That's gonna be the next breed. So here I need speed on this Squirtle. So I'm 31 speed. I need pretty much, as long as it's 20 max, I'll be okay. And this gotta be Ditto. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Now we're gonna make this 3131. Got its particle. We're gonna band the speed over here. The special attack over here. We got our water spout. We don't need gender, because we already have a male Ditto that's really affordable. And he should be all good. Okay, next step. So many things to think about here. Okay, so this is the particle, this is Archeops. No, wait, I'm getting these mixed up. Don't get them mixed up. This is Torkoal. Okay, this is Torkoal's breeder. That's Torkoal. Okay, don't get them mixed up. This is Torkoal. Torkoal. Okay, so Torkoal's got his 31 attack. 31 attack. Pretty good defenses. And then he's pretty much set. He'll just have to do nature. Let me just double check how much nature is going to be. So say, well, like 19, 19, 19. And brave is ideal here. And do we want either a male field, which is going to be like 2.5k, or do we want to go with a Ditto? It's going to be like 5k. Yeah, I'll just roll gender. Cool. So we got 3 well on the way. Now we just need to get our Typhlosion going on. Legends of Zelda playing? Hell yeah, dude. Legends of Zelda Lo-Fi is so nice. Such a good vibe. My whole playlist is just like old Lo-Fi remixes of Nintendo songs. It's definitely the best. Okay, I spent way too much time actually like specifically picking very particular remixes from different Nintendo games just for this playlist. While these hatch, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of box sorting here for my eggs because I'm not gonna make eggs tonight. I've made eggs 6 days in a row. I've made 540 eggs 5 days in a row. That was a lie. 5 days in a row. I've made 540 eggs per day and hatched 540 eggs per day. And it's I need a day off, my man. All right. We got that. We got our Arkin here. So we got him. We're gonna get that particle on him. Get the dark crystal on Arkin, and then we'll have the shiny, the orange crystal on Torkoal. That'll be really cool. We got nothing else to band here that we need. We got 31 attack. And our next breed is going to be a Ditto, so we do not need gender. Right? Yeah. All right. Okay. You made a Google Doc public with your latest Zoomer team? Yeah, I have an older version of it. I don't have the most up-to-date version. The most up-to-date version is gonna be coming out with the video, but the video is in progress. I'm actually gonna be cutting off stream here pretty soon so I can get the actual run recorded, hopefully, because I screwed up my recording yesterday. I don't know, I must have misclicked something and the screen was off. I wasn't recording the correct thing. So I made a mistake, but this is actually the third time this is the third time I'm gonna be recording it. But luckily the run is so freaking easy now. It's not hard to do. I've got 28 gyms every time I've gone to record it and still have time, like tons of time left over. Not tons of time. One time I had a couple of seconds left over, and the other time I had a minute and a half, and in some of the casual runs, I'm hitting like 28 gyms every time. It's so easy. I'm really, really excited to share it with you guys. But the document I'm gonna save for the full release. The properly formatted document anyway, because the current one that I have public is messy as hell, kind of ugly to look at, and it does the job kind of. It's missing some of the new optimizations as well. Yo, Evan Shepard, dude, how you doing? I've been using your gym run guy, but I finished leveling all my raid mons. What would you recommend for the 6th slot? You're just talking about it. That's cool. You could do what I'm doing and build another gym rerun team. And now if a third gym rerun team. But yeah, I don't know, more raid mons. You can never have too many. Like these are my raid boxes plus everything in my daycare. You can always build more. But yeah, other than that, maybe see if anyone like on your team needs leveling. And then finally, you can usually level for like 20 cents per, like 0.2 per EXP. Otherwise, I'd just go and pick up look at like a Adamant 31 and go like Smeargle. This is like 110. You can buy a couple of these, EV train them, level them up, and so you make like about 130k profit per, and they're only 800k XP, which if you have, like, I use Dono and EXP Reamp, and I'm averaging just under 400k per run. So if you EV train and then do this like 2 reruns, you'll level it up. So the cost of EV training plus, but you can EV train like 5 at a time. So if you EV train like all 5, You can do that in like what, 30 minutes, and then in your next, if you do 5, then you got like 10 days worth of reruns, and you're gonna make 130, 140k off of each. That's probably what I'd do. Smeargles are a bit annoying because you have to, I guess you don't have to, but usually you move set them. So you, oh shit, this one's crazy. It's got Dark Void Sacred Fire. That's really cool for the cheapest one. I mean, you don't have to move set it. You could just leave it. Yeah, as a sketch. Smeargle's nice too because you don't get move prompts. You just get, if you just have sketch, you don't get, like if you have it as an active move, you don't get any more move prompts. Yeah, none of these are moveset. You probably make more if you moveset it. If we go to like the 300k, none of these are moveset. If you do moveset it, holy, is this the 3? Yeah, so this jump all of a sudden from 300 to 350k. Okay, yeah, that's the sweet scent soaks for. Usually false swipe would be in the fourth slot too. But yeah, I'd go for that. Or if you have an EXP reamp instead of EXP share, another really nice one to do is like Meowster Munchlaxes, like these guys. So 300k at level 100 versus 120k at level, oh, that's not adamant. Let's go adamant, make sure they're proper natured. Oh, there is none. Yeah, so you can even make a market out of Munchlaxes or Meowths. 80 to 100k, and then 200k, so that's like 100 to, that's pretty underpriced. Looks like about 230 to 250k. So I just look for things like that. Breloom you could do too, but Breloom's annoying as hell to level. Oh, we got the female, nice. But we already bought the breeder, so oh well. Oh, we got a female Argon too. That one I might actually resell. The Ditto. Probably bought it a little preemptively. Speed, so we got a speed, we got a special attack, we got some rolls on defenses, and then mild, just so he dies to that explosion. Let's see. So if we go 31 attack, 31 attack, male flying type. Okay, no, we're not going to save any money, I don't think. Especially if we want low, like 5/5. Yeah, it's a Ditto anyway. So we're gonna go this guy and this guy, and we're gonna bring oh, is this naughty? I want lonely. I think I was. Did I not Everstone it? Or maybe I was just bringing the wrong nature over. RE4 reruns still a nightmare. Reckless team is kind of annoying, and the Wild Taste team is a lot quicker. The Wild Taste team is a lot quicker, which is nice. However, it doesn't have all the solves, so you do have to adapt a little bit more, which can be a bit annoying. Okay, what's the best way to do this? But I wouldn't say it's a nightmare. I'd definitely recommend learning the Wild Taste team. Okay, so we want 31 male flying, and we want minimal defensive IVs. I'll go up to like 8k if this is 5. Yeah, that works. 2510. Hell yeah, we'll do that one. 10, even though it's a Ditto. $31. Let me just make sure, because we want lonely nature. 31. Male flying. What's the price difference here? It only needs one of these. Yeah, definitely not worth. Okay. think I'm just gonna sell off that Ditto. I think I bought the wrong Ditto. I think I identified the wrong nature. So I don't think I actually need this thing. So I'll just resell it. Yo, Leandro, how you doing, dude? Good night. If you're heading out, have a good sleep, dude. Did you get a shiny Absol? We don't talk about Absols here, my dude. Please don't. That's my trigger word. This is my safe space. Please don't use that word around me, man. You're gonna make me cry. We have a couple eggs, though. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are just over 35,000 eggs in. So, I mean, it could be worse. Get the shiny Absol during official Shiny Wars? Hell yeah. Imagine getting a shiny Absol while not being part of any team. That would be kind of sick. Okay, we got a... Oh, this had double crystal. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. Mild. We don't want mild. So we're just going to buy a breeder for this fella. He needs a Ditto. Ideally, it'd be nice if we go 25, 25, 25. We need a Brave and a little Ditto. Not bad. Yeah, this is a really good one. 9k. Here we go. Okay, and then we just ban this. We put a little Everstone on that. And I think that's that. Be nice if we low rolled speed here. Speed doesn't really matter. I've tested it even against the slowest weather setters. Torkoal still gets outsped. Brave 31. Here we go. You want to see it? Hopefully, man. Hopefully. I want to see it too. You know what I could do? I forgot. I have Alpha Absol eggs. While I'm hatching these, I'm just gonna chip away. I made these a couple days ago, and I'm like, I'm just gonna save these for stream. And then I totally forgot. So while I'm making these, we're gonna hatch some Alpha Absols too. Okay, Blastoise or Squirtle is done the breed. Okay, his IVs are pretty nice. He'll get O-code with mild from Torkoal, 100%. So that's all good. Make sure we move that water spout up top. We'll need to PP max that. Do we have a PP max? I know I have a bunch of PP maxes on my alt. I bought them during the event, but I ran out of money on my main, so I just bought them on my alt. And now we await. So we got what? Squirtle is en route. Arkin, I think was this final breed? I can't remember. Torkoal, almost here. So all I need left is Typhlosion ×2, because I'm probably not going to be running double heat. How many days until I get my third Heatran? Only 8 days. I mean, I'm not going to be triple running within 8 days, probably. And I already have a second Typhlosion, so I think I only need one more Typhlosion. Bro, what the? Did I forget to ban this thing? Oh, I'm throwing. I'm panicking, you guys. What am I doing? I think I forgot to put the band on the Arkin. Well, it came out female, so that's fine. 5. I definitely forgot to ban it. Professional breeder here. Don't you worry. We know what we're doing. I'm an expert. Okay. Attack. There we go. So that'll be good. I've never screwed up a breed in my life. All calculated. I'm just slowly getting his IVs lower and lower. That's my plan. Alright, well that goes. We want a I wonder how much would a hidden ability Cinda. Oof. Like blue. Oof. Alright, yeah, we ain't doing that. We're just gonna breed one. This guy doesn't matter. We literally just need 31, 31. So 31, 31, either one. If we go Cinda Quill. Give me 19k. How much is Typhlosion? So Cinda Quill. So we go 19k on that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to buy one for 2k plus a breeder. It's gonna be like the same cost. So I'm just gonna buy a 1 times 31. We'll just pick this fella up. And then we'll get a 31 speed, a breeder. A little ditto. Luckily the what's it called? The Typhlosion's super easy to breed. The 100k Typhlosion might be worth ability patches like 100k. Yeah, they were like 160k though. So I think it's just a little bit cheaper. It's not much cheaper. I think I saved myself like 10k. Okay, Brave, 31 attack. Ooh, I low rolled defense. That's less good. Still fine, but I think it'll be fine. That's the lowest I've run it, but it should be okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, Alpha Absol. Okay, let's grab a couple more. They hatched. No luck. Alright. Breed these two together. We got... There's no egg move. No egg moves. 31 special attack. And 31 speed. And that's it. This is a very nice one to breed. Okay. Yeah, the ability patch. Fire. 120k. I'm just gonna resell this. I do not need that. How much is it? Ditto. Like 41k. Let's go 409. So Torkoal done, Blastoise done, or Squirtle. What do we need? Oh shit, we were gonna put a particle on our Cyndaquil as well. Which particle did we want? Do we decide? I think I want Spear to Spring on him. Can I get a cheap Spear to Spring? I kind of like that one. I think it would look sick on Typhlosion. How much are the cats? Cats can be pretty pricey. White Kitty, yeah, those are a little much. Yeah, I think Spirit of Spring is pretty cheap. Okay. Yeah, 78k is not bad. 40 spheres left from event mons, been slowly breeding up PvP mons with particles. Yeah, 70k, yeah, it's not too bad. 78k, 70k for a male. I need them field, so I think this Grumpig is field, right? Yeah, because field is Cyndaquil. So if I just get this, or this one's got the 31 special attack too, so this is perfect. So I'll just get this one. I breed it onto, just ban the speed on my my Cyndaquil, and we're good. I could have saved myself 10k by doing this first, but that's fine. Oh, it was a minute ago too. Nice, nice. I guess, oh shit, actually I could have bought that one and saved myself 4k, but oh well. Just 4k, not a big deal. We need speed on Archeops. Can't believe I forgot to ban the Archeops and have to redo this breed. That's annoying. Ditto. So we want minimal defenses. 7k. Here we go. 5, 5. 0, 5, 0, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 0, 2. We'll go with 0, 2, I think. 0, 2. Oh, it's in my mail? Yo, Viraj. 2 2013 Absols. Honestly, I don't really do any like old collecting, so I am not the guy to ask about that, unfortunately. I think it's really cool, but I guess actually we could probably look it up really quick. Catchier. Just don't mess with any of the other stuff. If you just go to Catchier and you go 2013 and you go Absol, holy shit. A lot, apparently. 2 mil. Egg move? No, we don't need the egg move. I already have a head smash one for raids, but this is just literally it's just rock slide spamming. It's just for gym runs. Wait, am I crazy? Oh, it's a male. I'm an idiot. I made a few mistakes here. It's costing me a little bit of money. This is why I usually don't breed on stream. I always make mistakes when I breed on stream. We might actually just... Do I just sell this? What would be the best course of action here? Actually, I have an idea. We're gonna go... Spirit of Spring. I think if I buy this one, and I make that thing natured, so it'll be natured and 2 times 31. No, I think I'm just gonna breed a new one. I'll just sell this. Yeah, I think that makes most sense. I'll just sell this one because I think I bred it too far. If I just go 31, 31, Cyndaquil. Yeah, sure. I pretty much make my money back on that. That's fine. There, 49998. Looks like, yeah, that's like average price. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we'll just breed it again. Alright, alright. So, I want a female. That's the issue I had last time. So 7k, if I want one of these to be 31, it's gonna be 30k, so if I just go, yeah, I need to do this. Because I need to breed the particle on. That's the whole point, so I can look pretty while I'm gym rerunning. So special attack. Okay, yeah, so we bring the special attack here. That's the wrong Grumpig. I got the other Grumpig just for this. Okay, yeah, this is the one we want. Don't think I need that one. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, so this Grumpig, I can just bring the speed over, and I can get the special attack from this one, and I get the particle, so I got everything that I need here. Cool. Cyndaquil will not have all the stuff I don't care about. Cool. That works for me. Alright, alright. Now, Arkin. Right. So I need to use that Ditto. Ooh, our alpha's hatched. No luck. Breed these two together. We got speed from Ditto. Attack from Arkin. We got 2 times 31. And then the last thing we need is just to bring Lonely onto it. We got 2 more alpha eggs for today. Hope for the best. Hope. I'll just sell this. 2. There we go. So he's done. He's done. These guys are almost done. Cyndaquil just got his particle on 2x31, so he'll need a nature breeder. Arcan is also 2x31, so he'll need a nature breeder. And then I'm getting my Heatran, yeah, in a week. And I don't think I'll be actually using this account for about a week. Oh, I gotta get my red fight in. But yeah, I already have, I have so many Archeops, man. Where's my actual raid one? Is it here? Yeah, it's this one. This one has higher defenses, is adamant, and has head smash. So I usually like breeding my raid Pokemon with really good defenses, just in case you come across a raid that needs it. So all my raid Pokemon have like 25 plus in all their defenses. That Marowak's got really nice IVs, actually. Actually, it's literally equivalent to a 6x31, I guess. For PvP, anyway. At level 50. But yeah, I always try to breed them up like that. I don't know why. Nice chunky cat. Oh, this fella? Yeah, I know. He's a little monster. He didn't used to be a chonker, and then we had a kid, and one of my kids' favorite things to do while eating is to throw her food on the ground and feed him. And ever since then, he's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Right? He'll just eat literally anything. Doesn't matter if it's meat or potatoes or grapes with whatever. Half the shit that he eats, we Google it, and it's like, this is toxic to cats, and we're like, well, kid throws it on the ground, we can only pull it away so fast, right? But dude's got like an iron stomach, nothing gets to him. Oh, nice. We actually nature rolled this because Rash is totally fine on this team. So, save ourselves a little breed there. Yeah, I don't know how he does it. The other day we come home and we have an aloe vera and he like ate a bunch of aloe vera. And we look it up and it's like, aloe vera is toxic to cats. And he's just like laying there totally fine. Freaking orange cats, man. Dummies. They do the weirdest shit. But he's very cuddly, so he's worth it. Right. He's either a complete menace or a super cuddle monster. Okay, 0 2. Yo, we rolled adamant? Shit. Lonely's better. I wonder, do I just breed another one? 31, 31. How much is that worth? 73k. Oh, that's no nature. What is it at adamant? I mean, it's probably fine adamant. I don't care. He's fine. It's for alt account running. If I get bad RNG on an alt account, we're okay. Let's damage calc it. Why not? MMO damage calculator. Because I'm just curious. So we go Torkoal. And he goes 252. And he's a brave. And he's drought with choice band. And he's using explosion into an Archeops with what is it? 0 and 2. And he is adamant. Okay, they're level 100. And it's a doubles battle. So it'll do 83%, which means there's no chance to Oko, compared to if he was lonely. It's a 56, it's a 50-50. The only situation that this will arise in a Jimmy run is if Archeops is out with Torkoal, which happens twice, and Archeops uses Rock Slide and double flinches the opponent, therefore not taking any damage. In that case, I'd have a 56% chance to die if he was lonely. But that's only in those two situations if I double flinch. I'm just gonna breed it, whatever. If I come out a decent breeder. 4/4 and a lonely. Is it up here? Lonely? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's literally the first one. And it's gotta be a Ditto. There's like no low defense Dittos right now. What? 710? Oof. That's less ideal, I guess. 710. Let's say I high roll both of these and I end up 7 and 10 and lonely. Then it's only a 6.3% chance. I mean, it's still better, but at that point, it's not even really worth. That's if I high roll both. What if I mid roll and I get 4 and 5? The 30% chance. I might just wait for a better Ditto. I don't think I'm gonna EV train this thing right away. So I'll watch for, I'm gonna name him. Watch for Ditto. I'm gonna watch for a Ditto on that one. Okay, and with that, I have my 2 Typhlosion team, which will work totally fine. My Heatran Typhlosion team, which is optimal. And in 8 days, I'll get my other Heatran. I sold my second Heatran because the price on Heatran is just gonna keep coming down, especially in like I caught day 2, I think, that it came out, so, or day 3 maybe, and I think I caught 2 days after recap. So the first people are going to be recapping in like 3 days probably. So I'd guess there's going to be another price drop in Heatran in about 3 days. Because everybody who has the team is just going to rerun it. Cool. Well, so we got our team bred up, ready to go. If you want a little sneak peek at the most ideal, you want really low HP and defense on your Archeops, low as possible. Doesn't make a huge deal, but when I had high defense and high attack, I tried to do it with, where is he? With this guy, 27-27 in Adamant, and he survived pretty often. I'd go like 5 to 10 or less. You'd probably recommend like 5 or less HP and defense, and Lonely is much better. Cyndaquil, it doesn't even matter. Any 31-31, he's never out with Torkoal, so the explosion doesn't matter. And then Squirtle, you can go pretty much anything. With Mild, you only need less than 22 HP and defense to get OHKO'd by Torkoal's explosion. And then Torkoal is the same. Usually just want high defense, high attack, and low speed. So not too different from the previous one. The only difference is lower defenses is better because we're not really adapting to like RNG manipulation or RNG or like AI manipulation. We just kind of mapped it all out this time. Hell of a lot of work. I think it's worth it. Speaking of which, I'm gonna work on that video a little bit before I go to bed, which means I think I'm gonna call it for the night. So we're gonna find somebody. If you're here with me on Twitch, we'll take a quick look around, see who's streaming, see who I can send you off to. Little hokey, you got clutch. Who do we got to raid? Being a hokey size guy. We'll send you over to his way. Looks like, is he doing the safari thing? Oh wait, what's he doing? Is there an alpha up or something? Looks like he's running through a dark cave. Poor guy's struggling. Imagine not having a flash TM. Or a flash hooker, you know? Alright, we'll head over to him. If you're with me on YouTube, unfortunately, we're not going to be raiding anybody. So we'll just call it there. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too. Keep that channel growing. Thank you guys so much for spending your Friday night with me. It was a blast as always. And yeah, watch out for that gym rerun guide. I'm planning on having out by next week. So yeah, keep posted for that. Should be a good one. Alright, I'm going to send you over to Hokey if you're with me on Twitch. And again, if you're with me on YouTube, thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next week. Have a good night, everybody.